Hi, let's draw with me. So today I will be redrawing my old artwork. The artwork chosen for this redraw session is this artwork, which is created at February 2022, which is like last year. But since this year is ending, so soon this artwork will be 2 years old. Soon. This is my OC. His name is Lucee. Lucee, but with double E. I usually would read it as Lucee though. But yeah, Lucee. The reason I choose this artwork because I feel like I didn't do him justice here. So that's why with my current skill, I wanted to see him in my style as for right now and see if I could maybe draw him better than last year. Well, yeah. As you can see from the video here, I did record footage with my phone, but I will also show the speed paint one. Here I wanted to make him look upset because of something, but I just want him to look upset, want him to look pissed. And for the redraw, I'm thinking to draw him holding a cup in the morning, trying to drink his coffee, but then he noticed something that's pissing him off. Yeah, something like that. That is what I'm aiming for in this redraw. After the sketch, I did some base color and some shading as well. After that, I will be rendering at the base color layer using the sketch as a guide. With the sketch at low opacity, I use it as a guide to render, to refine the artwork. After refining and I feel like the sketch is not needed anymore, I will just hide the sketch layer and proceed to do more rendering. Now let me tell you about my OC. His name is Lucee. He is a half unicorn, half human. That explains his bright pink colored hair and purple eyes. Well, his whole color palette actually. Yeah, it's in a modern setting, so it doesn't look too unicorn-ish. Also, he's only half unicorn in a modern setting. That is my excuse. His personality is introverted, but not really, not so much. I guess you can call it ambivert, but he is still more into the introvert side. He's really expressive, but also like he get pissed really easily and quite often. That's why here I am trying to draw him looking pissed off. He's also quite flirty. My favorite part about him is his tattoos actually. His face tattoos, his neck tattoos, and the chest one is one of the important details of him. Whenever I made an OC, I like to keep it simple, but also try to make him unique. Simple so I can be more motivated to draw them more often, but also keep them recognizable. Another cool fact is that he has a sibling. Her name is a she. Yes, it's a she. He has a sister and her name is Luca. She's also half unicorn. And I love making siblings OC They're so fun, making them relate to each other and have like similar genetics, similar looks, you can say. I just love them. I have a sibling myself, so it's fun, it's nice. And I'm done. The art. You think I improved? Well, I think I improved. It's not really a big improvement, but I like how I render the face here. But am I satisfied with the art, with the improvement? No. The artwork just feels off. So I decided to do another one. Yep, I feel like if I just end the video here, it's not satisfying, you know? So I decided to do another one, but this time it's gonna be exactly like the redraw. It's only gonna be the shoulder up artwork. So right now I will be redrawing my redraw, the one I just finished. Yeah, this time I started out with the pose sketch, rough sketch, and then onto the second sketch. I wanted to focus on the pose more here, so I decided to do a rough sketch of the pose. After the sketch is done, I blocked the whole character and then started to do the base color. After base color, I added a new layer of multiply and add shadows, an overlay for lightning, and then this and then that, until I'm satisfied with the colors. After that is done, I started rendering. I merge the whole layers and then I render, refine each part, and that is how I do this one. My favorite part about this piece is the hand, the way he slick his hair onto the back of his ear. It's just really cool. So he's basically doing that while getting also pissed. I don't know, why do I keep drawing him looking pissed with this expression? I'm not sure either, but I do have fun doing it. I had a hell of a lot of fun refining his facial features, like his eyes especially, and then his nose, his lips. I've been heavily focused on doing character portraits ever since I started digital art, like from the beginning of my art journey. That is why I had so much fun drawing faces, and the lack of anatomy is real. I even started focus on anatomy from last year, I think. From last year, I started to do more full bodies and little by little backgrounds. Not so much because I still like doing faces, honestly. So, more fun fact about Lucee is that his hair is actually wavy from the first design. From the very first design of him, like the very first art that I did of Lucee, he has long hair and it's wavy long hair. Until one time I want to draw him, but then I was like, what if I make it short? And I did make it short. And as you can see from the first picture, it's the Lucee but short hair but still wavy. And now I just realized Why did I where's the wavy hair here? What? Where did it go? Where did the waves go? Yeah, I just forgot. I just completely forgot. Like, even in this art, I literally almost forgot to add the tattoos, because I usually like to leave the small details on the final, because it's easier that way. It's easier to render that way, right? I also had so much fun doing the hands rendering. Like, it's just so fun. This is something new, because usually I don't like drawing hands, but after drawing it like a lot of times, I'm slowly getting used to it, and sometimes it's fun, sometimes it isn't. And that is it for the second redraw. Redraw my OC. I quite like the result on this one. I like his expression more, and the lightning is more dramatic than the previous one. Really satisfied with this one. So while doing the editing, I decided to take a break, and then finally maybe do some watercolor artwork, because it's been a very long time. And I also draw Lucee, because I just draw him, so I still remember his features without having to look at the reference. So I thought it'd be nice and convenient to also draw Lucee. And I also record the speed paint, so I will also include that. So enjoy this another footage of art. Hell yeah. In this watercolor art, I am using Winsor & Newton watercolor. I highly recommend this brand because the colors are so saturated compared to the other one that I have used. Yeah, fun fact, I actually used to post watercolor speed paints, but the video quality is so bad and I have privated it. And yeah, sometimes I do watercolor as well. I also do gouache and rarely acrylic, but mostly watercolor. So since this is just a doodle, it's not really a heavy painting. I just want to draw something. Just want to draw character with maybe some cute frames and something cute, I guess. Just make it look nice. Finally a Lucee art that doesn't look pissed in this video. This time I draw him looking smug, happy, while his hands kind of like sweat. I don't know how to explain, but I just want to draw hands, so I did. So added some flowers and ribbons to make it look pretty and all. After not doing watercolor for like a very long time, this is a really nice break or like watercolor session. I feel like before digital art was a thing, everyone, beginner artists, like started doing art, like manga art with traditional media like Copic, alcohol markers, and then watercolor, and then acrylic, gouache. Well, I started drawing at that time, so that's why I used to do watercolor a lot. I have a lot of watercolor sketchbook, and whenever I open them, seeing the colorful artwork makes me so happy. And I feel the nostalgia, you know. Like, oh, I draw this when I'm like this something. Besides paints, I always wanted to try alcohol markers like Copic or like Touch 5 or Hoo. I wanted to try those, but I haven't. But I will one day, hopefully. This reminds me of the Japanese artists that use Copic and make a colorful anime art that is just so good. Like their art is just so perfect to me. I can't. The feeling of seeing their art is like, bro, how did you do that? Japanese artists are really Copic. Japanese artists are really like something, really. Seeing their art makes me want to try Copic as well, but Copic is really pricey. Literally, it's been like 6 or 7 years since then, and I still haven't got myself a Copic. Well, I did try to get one Copic, but then I lost it. So sad. But it's okay, one day I will. Certainly, definitely. For now, watercolor. It's my way. It's my ninja way. So, after using gouache, I've been enjoying using gouache because gouache is opaque but also like watercolor-ish. Opaque but also transparent. Like you can control it, which is something I really like. I like to digital art. I like to do like painting. So in traditional media, I would certainly love to do painting as well. That is opaque, like acrylic or gouache. But I like gouache because I like to work with water, since acrylic like dries quite fast. So here I am rambling about traditional media while watercoloring. Yep, totally. And that's it for my watercolor speed paint. This is the finished result. It's not the best, but I had fun. It's fine. It's nice to finally do watercolor again after a very long time. This whole speed paint, this whole video actually, is basically me drawing Lucee. Yeah, I hope you like Lucee because I do love him. He's my Hoshi, he's my child, he's my son. Osi is my son, daughters. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoy the speed paints. Subscribe. Check out my social media and my art commission as well. And I hope you can draw along with me in the next video or my previous video as well. Okay, see ya.